If you run a plumbing, electrical, or any trade company and doing few $100K a year, you are probably not invisible on Google. You are capped. There is definitely demand out there. You just need to capture it. So here is the exact order how I will fix it to go past the cap. Most ready, chase the wrong keyword. Everyone want to rank for plumbing near me, electrician near me. The problem, that's exactly where the big franchisee companies are spending thousands every month. You are fighting the hardest battle. Instead, focus on the job that actually makes you money. Think clear line replacement, switchboard upgrade, or commercial fit out. Those searches happen less often, but they are worth thousands of dollars. And there is far less competition. 20 high value jobs a year will often make you more money than 100 small call outs. The businesses that grow aren't always the one getting the most click. They are the one getting the right click. So, how do you actually win those searches? Start with Google Business Profile categories. Your primary category should always be plumbing, electrician, or whatever your main trade is. Then, use the secondary category to target the high value service you actually want more of. For example, sewer line repair, drainage service, gas installation service. Most businesses only add primary category and leave the secondary category empty. Here is your chance to win. You're giving Google far less information than you could if you only add primary category. After that, fill out your service section properly. Don't just list services, write a description that includes the service and the area you cover. Then use the product section to showcase those services with a photo and a link back to the relevant page on your website. That's why you need different pages for each service. Finally, post a new photo to your Google business profile twice a month. That makes your profile look active and Google is like, oh, I'm gonna show them on the top. These small changes help Google better understand what you do and improve your chances of showing up for the jobs you actually want. Here is something most SEO agency won't tell you. Your Google business profile can only rank so far. In most cities, that's roughly about 12 to 20 kilometers from your actual physical location. So, if your office is on one side of the town and you are expecting to rank on the top on the other side of the town, that's not gonna happen. No matter how good your SEO is. That's why you are number one in your suburb and nearby suburb, but nowhere to be seen after 20 to 30 kilometers. The biggest mistake I see businesses do is they hide their address and set themselves as a service area business. If you have an actual office, show the address and get verified. Google use your physical location as one of the strongest signal when deciding who to show in the local search. You can't optimize your way around geography. You need to work with it. The next step, setting your service area properly. Only list the area you actually travel to. If you wouldn't send your team there, don't add it. Adding more suburb don't increase your ranking. Google already know your physical address and where are you based. Now, here's what really matters. If you want to grow, one Google business profile can only cover so much ground. If your city is 50 kilometers across, one profile would not make you number one across the city. It's not an SEO problem, it's a geographic problem. This is where expansions come in. Start with one location. Get that location ranking at the top and turn it into the profitable business you always want. Then use the cash flow from that location to open second location in the next strategic area. Repeat the same process again. The business that dominates an entire city don't rely on one location. They use the cash flow from one location to open many more. And that is how they dominate the Google. They build a network of real verified locations, each covering its own part of the city. And those locations aren't chosen randomly. They are placed where the best customers are, whether that's commercial area or high value suburb, where the biggest jobs come from. Every location must be genuine. Fake address can get your profile suspended, but relocation open strategically. As your business grow, that's how you go from owning one neighborhood to owning the entire city. The biggest company don't win because they have one amazing Google profile. They win because they have multiple good ones in the right location. Once you get the right location, the next question is, why should Google choose you? Because you only have maybe 10, 20 reviews. You are pretty new business over the business which have thousands of reviews. That's what I'm gonna cover next. Most business owners think they have already lost the review game. Your competitor have 1,000 reviews. You only got 90. So what's the point? Here is the thing. Google does not just look at how many reviews you have. It also look at how recent those reviews are. A business getting 20 to 30 new reviews every month can often outperform the one with hundreds of old reviews. That hasn't changed in years. Go check your biggest competitor. Sort their reviews by newest. You will be surprised how many stopped asking for review months or even a year ago. That's your opportunity. Build a simple system. After every job, ask for a review. Give your tradie a QR code to hand to the customers after they have finished the job. And reward your tradies to generate a review and make it a monthly competition. Then respond to every single review, especially the negative one. Customers do not expect a perfection. They expect to see how you handle a problem. The business that wins aren't the one that remember to ask once in a while. They are the one that have a system that runs every single month. But here is the interesting point. You could be ranking on the top 3 of the Google and getting the traffic to your website. But your website is not optimized to convert those visitors to a call or an inquiry. That is what I'm gonna cover next. Next part, getting people to visit your website is only half of the battle. The average tradie website convert less than 1% of visitors into inquiries. A well-optimized website converts 3 to 5%. That's 3 to 5 times more leads from the exact same traffic. So before you spend more money on SEO or Google ads, ask yourself, is my website actually converts visitor I'm already getting into inquiries? Your website has only 4 jobs and 4 jobs only. Tell people exactly what you do, where you do, and how to contact you. Make contacting you as simple, one-click contaction. And fourth one, it should build enough trust. It should be at least professional. Here is what a trade business website should definitely have. A sticky call now option. It should always be there, especially on mobile version. And there should be also an online booking thing. So the people who doesn't want to call, they can just send you a message. Google review display throughout the website. Trust builder such as license, insurance, guarantee, and your certification. And also how long you have been in the business for. A clear free code special offer in the hero section. So they know getting a code is free. It's not gonna charge them anything. Now do this. Open your website on your phone. How many tabs does it take to call your business? If it is more than one, you are making a potential customer work too hard. All they want is one click and they should be able to call you. Every extra click costs you inquiries. The businesses that grow the fast don't have just to get more traffic. The businesses that grow, they don't just spend money on getting the traffic. They actually optimize their website accordingly to convert their traffic into inquiries, because that's what brings you money, not traffic. A website with a low conversion rate doesn't look broken. People are still visiting. The phone just isn't ringing. So most business owners assume they need more traffic, when the real problem is their website isn't converting the visitor they're already getting. If you're not sure which one is holding you back, book a free strategy call. We will have a look at your Google profile, your website, and your location and see what's actually causing it. No pressure, no obligation. Even if you don't work with us, you will leave knowing what your biggest opportunity is. But here is something which is changing faster than Google. People aren't just searching anymore. They are starting to ask AI who they should hire. And that's where the next opportunity is. And we are gonna cover this in the next part. Here is the next big opportunity. People aren't just using Google anymore. They are asking ChatGPT, Gemini, and Google's AI questions like who is the best plumber in Christchurch? Who installed heat pumps in Auckland? And whatever city you are in. Who is the highest rated electrician near me? And here is what most businesses do not realize. AI usually isn't pulling those answers from your website. It's pulling them from the trusted sources across internet. Places like Google Business Profile, Yelp, Better Business, Google Map, Apple Map, location such as new website, Reddit, and even LinkedIn. So, if you want AI to recommend your business, the first step is simple. Make sure your business name, address, phone number, and website are exactly same everywhere. From your Google profile to your website, and also if you have Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere it should be same. Even one spelling mistake, an old phone number, or a different business name create confusion, not just for Google but also for AI. To expand, you need to get your business listed on trusted platforms such as Reddit, LinkedIn, and other business websites mentioned before. What that does, that confirms for Google or AI that this business is trusted by many websites and it's been registered on different platforms. That will build trust for AI and Google, and they will start recommending your business. Those citations can be done. The second step is Reddit. Local Reddit communities are becoming one of the biggest source AI used when recommending your business. They are also a great place to build trust in the real community. Don't spam, just be helpful and answer questions in your local community. Third, get featured in a local article. Things like best plumber in Christchurch or top electrician in Auckland. These are exactly the kind of trust source AI looks at when deciding who to recommend. If you're not on those listings, reach out to your local publisher and see if you can get your business on it. This is one of the fastest way to build authority. You don't need a huge announcement. Maybe you launched a new service, opened a new location, or hire a new tradesman. Every article release get your business mentioned across news websites and trusted publications. And trusted publication creating more authority for both Google and AI. Here is what I will do for next 90 days. First month, I will clean up all my old citation and create new one with the exact same information so there is no confusion for AI or Google. Second month, publishing few press release and becoming active in 2 to 5 communities across Reddit, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Month 3, reach out to local blogs and news websites to be included on their articles. Then go to ChatGPT or whatever AI you use and search who is the best plumber in the city or whatever your service is. See if your business appear. None of the things I said is complicated. You are simply building trust across the internet. The earlier you do it, the harder it will be for your competitor to catch you. Because every review, press mention, and Reddit recommendation points back to one place and one place only, your website. And if that website isn't built to convert visitor into customer, you are leaving money on the table. Your website is foundation to everything. Google uses it to decide whether your business deserves to stay at the top of local search. It doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be built properly. Start with one page for every service you offer. Don't put everything on one service page. If you offer drain unblocking, hot water installation, gas fitting, and sewer repair, each one deserves its own page. Next, create a location page, but focus on quality, not quantity. I would rather see 10 well-written location pages than 100 AI-generated pages that says nothing useful. Google rewards helpful content, not spam. Every page should have its own H1 headline that matches what you want to rank for. For example, drain unblock in Christchurch, heat pump installation in Auckland. Finally, linking your page together. Your service page should connect to a related service and the location where you offer them. The easier your website is for Google to understand, the easier it is for Google to rank it. A simple website with the right structure will outperform a complicated website with poor structure almost every time. The final piece is your website structure. Make sure your business name, address, and phone number are exactly the same on every page as they are on your Google profile. Consistency builds trust with Google and AI. It helps search engine and AI understand your business without having to guess who you are, where you are located, and what service you offer. Now, let's talk about backlinks. A lot of people chase big numbers, but relevancy matters, not numbers. A link from your local chamber of commerce, a supplier, or an industry associate is usually worth more than another random link from a huge website that has nothing to do with your trade. So, how long does all of this take? For most local businesses, it will take around 4 to 12 months. If you're in a smaller town with little competition, you could see results within 3 to 8 months. But if you're competing against established businesses with hundreds of reviews and a strong online presence, it can take about 8 to 12 months. Most businesses fall somewhere in the middle. So, month 1 is all about building the foundation, optimizing your Google business profile, choosing the right categories, building out your service and location pages, cleaning up your business listing across the website, and putting the new information in there. Putting a review system is also an important thing. Month 2 is about building authority. Publish more location pages, earn relevant backlinks, keep building citation, and consistently collect new reviews. Month 3 to 6 are when you usually start seeing momentum. You will become ranking for keywords you never ranked for before. Your visibility will increase and you will start receiving more inquiries from Google. Month 6 to 9 are where things actually accelerate. Your core service becomes more competitive in search. Review continues to build and customers start telling you they found you on Google. Month 9 to 12 are about scaling. By now, your first location should be producing consistent inquiries. That's when you look at the map and ask, where is the next opportunity? Instead of trying to stretch one Google business profile across the entire city, you use the profit from the existing location to open second real location in a strategic area. Then you repeat the process. That's how businesses grow from dominating one suburb to dominating an entire city. It's not about ranking one location everywhere. It's about building multiple strong locations in the right places. So, there was the timeline. The challenge is not it is complicated. It takes consistency. You're trying to do all of this while running the business, managing your team, quoting job, and also looking after your customer. That's why so many business owners start strong, then stop after a few weeks. Usually because they hit something they are unsure about and it get pushed to a side. If that sounds like you, book a free strategy call. We would look at your business profile, website, reviews, competitor, or whatever you are stuck on. Then we will show you exactly where we would focus first. No pressure, no obligation. You can take the advice and implement yourself. Because most businesses do not need to do more. They just need to know what to do next. And that's something we can usually work out within 20 minutes of conversation. So here is what you have built. A Google business profile that is properly optimized. Steady stream of fresh reviews coming every month. Website that turns visitor into inquiries, which end up paying you. Business that's consistently mentioned across trusted website, news sites, and AI search. A foundation that keeps working as Google consistently evolves. The biggest mistake I see business making is doing everything in a wrong order. They spend thousands on SEO before fixing their Google business profile. They chase backlink before collecting reviews. They try to rank across an entire city for one location. Get the fundamental right first, then build on them. That's when everything starts compounding. You don't need hundreds of different strategies. You need one proven system followed consistently. Start with your Google business profile. Then optimize your website. Build authority through reviews, citation, and local mention. Do that consistently and you will put yourself in a position to dominate the local market.